Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. The question for you today is, how did he achieve a result like this? Well, let's watch. Let's watch Zenda from the OTG clan. Shout out to you guys. He's going to show us how he did it. With hardening, with turbo, with gun rammer, with some premium shells, with some food. And guys, I apologize. I know I have a little bit of hat head going on today. I was out shoveling the snow, and I apologize for the slight disheveled look. Oh, the shoulders are sore. I have to lifting snow. There's a lot of snow here. We've had an abnormal amount of snow and cold this winter. All the global warming types are like squeak, 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 crickets. Oh, it's abnormally cold. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Well, there was some rain somewhere. Climate change. He just shot. Ah, he missed. No, he didn't. He bounced. Where's my little mouse? Oh, there it is. He got hit by artillery. He's firing 350 pen heat. I think he hit the tracks of the E100. He got 776 spotting assist. The VZ is dead. Ding dong. Okay, my mind. Wait. Let me get my brain in. Okay. Brain fog is gone. Now he's doing the reverse poke. Why not reverse poke? He can reverse poke. Low roll. Let's count the low rolls. 750 alpha gun. Beautiful shot on the Rinoceronte. And this guy's playing this tank like a little poking... Sometimes the game says yes, sometimes the game says no. He's losing 0-3 and he's well on his way to another loss. How did he achieve that result? Let's keep watching. He does another reverse poke. Low roll. 0-4. Now, I'm going to pause the video right here. How many times do you start a game and within the first 2 or 3 shots, the outcome, you know in your brain, okay, Wargaming has decided I've lost this game, okay? It's 0-4. He's low rolled both his shots. He bounced a couple, armor not hit. Let's keep going here. The question is, how many... Object 430, 475 damage. Snap it. Come on, snap it, snap it, snap it. You don't hit... Oh! He snapped it. 812. My theory is baseless. It's just RNG. Oh my god. What a game that we play. Snap it. He missed it. Carefully aimed shots on the Rinoceronte. Bounce, bounce, miss. He drives by, the circle's this big. Snap, got him. It's just RNG. But the question is, yes, it's just RNG, okay? It's just a... But the question is, if you start the game and your top tier super heavies, or the people that move into the... people that move out quickly and encounter each other initially in the game. Like he moved to a spot where he could shoot someone. And 4 or 5 people on your team, move up aggressively, and their first 3 or 4 shots, now this one's gonna count. This one's gonna hurt in the morning. Wargaming wants me to lose, Daddy. So your 3 or 4 teammates that move up there, their first 3, 4 shots are like his first 3 or 4 shots. Like nothing happens, right? You miss. If that happens to 3 or 4 players on your team, the guys that move up initially, get the RNG he did at the beginning of the game. And then there's 3 or 4 enemies that move up, the initial people that encounter each other, and they take 3 or 4 shots, and they pen their shots. Just, RNG says yes. They aim just the same, they try just as hard, but their shots go, and they hit and they pen. So not skill, but just blind luck, RNG. So one team pens their first 2-3 shots in the initial encounter. The other team bounces or gets trolled their first 2-3 shots in the initial encounter. And within 45 seconds, the score is 0-4 and you're down by 4,000 or 5,000 HP. And that's, boom, that's a beautiful shot. And that's how these feelings of, oh, this game's rigged. That's not rigged. It's this stupid, the snowballing RNG that can just turn the game in 10 seconds. Like the first 20 seconds, the first minute. And you know why that is now, if you think about it, it's because the potential of the tanks is so high. The damage output, the speed to get into initial positions, the damage output, auto loaders, high alpha, newer, better, stronger, faster, jet rocket boosters, there's so much power creep in the game that in the first few minutes, if one team gets pretty good RNG and the other team gets pretty bad RNG, it snowballs so fast now, right? There's no time for a few mistakes. There's no time for a couple of bad RNG shots. You get 2 or 3, your first 2-3 shots bad RNG, same thing happens to 2 or 3 of your teammates, you're in the hole. Now he's climbing out of the hole. He's going to try his best to climb out of the hole here. And this is beautiful. Now he pushes him up against the other teammate. The other teammate's not backing up. Oh, it's beautiful. It's the reverse hump ram. The reverse humping. Lift him up. Like a billy goat. Pick him up and throw him off the cliff. Throw him off the cliff. Yes, throw him. Throw him and shoot that guy and flip him. Flip him like a pancake. Ist das zum Flammen? Wir haben sie nicht undercuts. Ja! You can always recover from bad RNG. Only seen here on Klaus Kellerman's channel, guys. This is where you see the real games by the real players. Boom! He bounces. Now RNG is in his favor. He bounced 1,750 damage. He bounced the HE shot, and now he's going, oh yeah, you should have loaded an HE shell. You should have loaded an HE shell. The game would be over. Boom! Oh, you needed an HE shell. Give him a ram, a little love poke. Gegner fast ausgescheißert. He dug himself out of the hole. But think about what I said there at the beginning of the battle. This is a perfect example of how within a matter of a minute and a half, the snowball effect. And that's created because there's such high damage and high speed. Power creep in the game has made it so the damage can be dished out so quickly compared to, say, 5-6 years ago, that one team getting a little bit of bad RNG at the beginning, the initial encounter, one team getting some good RNG, and that, it can happen, right? 4 or 5 tanks get bad RNG, 4 or 5 tanks get good RNG in the first minute and a half. That little variation in the randomness of the game, and all of a sudden, it's completely lopsided, and usually it ends up in a snowball victory or a snowball defeat, usually. Hence the 2, 3, 4 minute games that we have all the time now. This guy managed to turn it around, and that's why we're watching this. We're gonna just go to their base, buddy. You don't have to poke. It's just 2 artillery, but he's very low on HP, so he's being a little bit careful here. And I think he's gonna take a blind shot at this bush. Is it possible? Yes. And now he gets already safe. That's insane. How did he know? How did you know? Did he just... And now he's heading this way. He's like, without hesitation, heading this way. Does he encounter the other artillery in this direction? Does he already know? How? That's a question for you. A little bit redunculous, if you know what I mean. We'll see what happens here. Why did he not just go up towards the base now. Why is he going around the ice road? I guess he has time. He wants to check the other flank. He's guessing. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. 10,121 damage. Just go to the cap. If the other artillery scooted by and is at your cap, you've lost, because you're a big, slow, heavy tank. And it's an Object 261, which is fast. The remaining artillery on the enemy team. Is it possible that the enemy artillery is just waiting? Let me point at the minimap here. I think a smart guy would be in these bushes back here somewhere. You can knock down these trees at B1. You can knock the trees down. And you can make a little nest there. And you can load an AP shell if you brought one. Guy's got 194 HP, maybe even... no, he's in the cap. There you go. He did scoot by. Now, I think it's a defeat. I think it's a defeat. No way you're going to get back in your slow... you know what this tank needs now? Wargaming. I got an idea so that this situation doesn't happen, Wargaming. Why don't you put a heavy tank in the game that in this situation could activate jet boosters? So you could just press a button, a tank, you could be playing, and say, hey, there's someone in the cap. This isn't my usual studio. I couldn't do the graphic. Nah, they'll never do something stupid like that. Jet boosters. That's silly. Almost as silly as having a little light tank that drives around and flips on its side all the time and has a little gun that goes boom, 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 boom. That would be ridiculous. This is a realistic arcade tank game. Jet boosters. Is he actually going to make it? He's traveling at 30. I'm looking around my microphone. If this guy had turbo saved him. Turbo saved this guy. 11, 10, 9. He sees him. And this guy's pointed here, but he's... Wargaming wanted the game to be over. They said, this game's gone on long enough. It's been 12 minutes. Wir haben sie! Kolobanovs, Pascucci's, Defender, Spartan, Top Gun, High Caliber, and Confederate. He ends up with 11,161 damage, 6 kills, and he made some credits. Since we're watching great games, why don't we watch a great game in the Minotauro and not a game where someone is game rigging cheating, like the highest damage game done in a Minotauro. Let's watch a regular guy play it. It's Odeski Podkit from the DOA. I missed. What's the clan's name? I missed his name. Okay, I gotta click here. It's the ODBA clan. Shout out to you guys. In his Minotauro, and he, boom. Centrato. Get out of the way. Minotauro coming through. Isn't it nice to see? We're going to see a good Minotauro game. And when the game started, there's not 23 tanks not moving. Rigging the game. With accounts that the boosting company took. Did you watch that video? Did you guys watch the video? Should I link it up here? In the top right corner of the screen? The video is called Wargaming. Please explain this. Most of you that follow me have watched that video. The highest damage game done in a Minotauro ever was a cheater who pressed play or pressed battle, and what's this? E75 is humping the rock there. That's interesting. And this guy's... It's just a clusterfuck here. Who knows what's going on in this game? But in the top damage game, 23 tanks did 0. They just sat in the cap and they didn't do anything. And I thought, well, they must have disconnected. But I went back and looked at every single tank and looked at their accounts and their history. And every tank was either an account created 10 years ago and a tank that had been inactive for years and was just reactivated to play on that day, and that had a WNA of 0 in their past so many hundred games. Just clearly tanks that were used in game rigging. Feeder tanks that don't do anything, that just... You watch the video. Some of you know what I'm talking about, some of you don't. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the video. If you do know what I'm talking about, one of the questions you guys left in the comment section was, how is it that all these rigging accounts are always these account created 2011, account created 2012, account played has a overall WN8 of 2000. Account has been inactive now for a number of years. Account is back, and it's game rigging after 4 years of inactivity, and now does 0 damage. It's played 160 games in the past 2 weeks and has averaged 0 damage. It's just an account that a boosting company is using. They go 3, 2, 1, play. They get a bunch of the garbage accounts on one team, and then someone farms them. And the question is, how is it always these 10-year-old accounts? Why is that? How do the boosting companies get those 10-year-old accounts? They're inactive. If they've been inactive, usually when a person stops playing, the account goes inactive for years. They don't really like say, oh, I've got that inactive account, let me sell it to a boosting company. Most people just walk away from the game, and they grow up and they go do something else in their life. So how do they get those accounts? The only people that really have control over those accounts is Wargaming, isn't it? And the people that originally started the accounts. Something a little fishy there. Topic for another video that we'll do. Just a little teaser for you guys. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. But why did this conversation start? Well, because now every time I see a Minotauro game, this guy's going to have an awesome game. And, he's trying to 3-mark his tank. He's trying to perform well. He's trying to, maybe I could get the highest damage game ever played. Well, no, you don't have a chance. If you've played the Minotauro, guys, you don't have a chance of ever achieving the highest damage game ever played, because the guy that did that was fighting against 12 AFK tanks that just sat still, and so that he could shoot all his shots and pen all his shots and do, I don't know what he did, 17,000 damage. So, no fun for you. You can have second highest damage game ever played. Now, who remembers the guy who came in second? Right? In that 200 meter individual medley in the Olympics, the 2016 Olympics, Summer Olympics, when Michael Phelps jumped in the pool and set the world record, and he won his 6th gold medal, out-touched that guy in the 100-meter butterfly. Who came in second? Who the fuck knows? All we know is that Michael Phelps came in first, and he won 6 gold medals. I think I got all the facts wrong there, but Michael Phelps was a fantastic swimmer, man. That guy was a monster athlete. I watched that guy because I'm a swimmer. Why did I in my brain? Now we're talking about swimming. My brain works like that. But Michael Phelps, man, that guy. You don't know when you watch. That's why I love amateur sport. Like when he's made a lot of money now, but when he was competing in the Olympics, he's just a kid, right? Trained, and then went out there and performed and just won those medals, and just compared to a pro football player or whatever, some baseball hit the ball. Oh, look, it went out. And $35 million contract. So then they can walk around and so full of themselves. I don't like watching those, but these kids that perform like superstars, the first time they do it, no one knows them, and they show up and they performance like that. This all started because no one remembers the guy in second place, is what I'm saying. You only remember the the first place guy. But man, that Michael Phelps, he dives in the pool and he does that 100-meter butterfly or 200-meter butterfly, and it only takes a minute or two, and you think, wow, that's pretty good. But that guy trained for years, and he would have workouts where he'd swim like 3-4 kilometers, sprints 10 times, 400-meter sprint on a clock with the coach. You got 30 seconds rest, and you got to do it again, and he's dying for months and months and months. And the guy is an athletic specimen like you, just incredible, incredible. No one remembers the guy in second place, but we all remember the superstars. Unfortunately, some of the superstars that you remember in first place, like Lance Armstrong, fucking cheated. That's the whole point of the discussion, right? Top game in the Minotauro will forever be the top game ever played. Look it up on WTReplays.com. Top damage game in the Minotauro ever played. Fucking cheater. That's why we're featuring Odeski Pote. I can't say your name. We're featuring you because you are the real star. You're not going to have the highest damage game ever played, but you're the Michael Phelps. You're just out there trying your best. Just digging. Pushing yourself as much as possible. Just like a boss. Just never giving up. Digging down and with every ounce of your strength. It's just an amazing thing to watch. Isn't it? Amazing thing, and deserving of your result here. You're going to be deserving of the result you get. And you bounce the shot. That's beautiful. That enables you to survive and then take another shot. Boom. Preso! Huh? This guy deserves all the claps that we, what am I trying to say? He's deserving of his win. Go check out your cap. You might be able to spot the cap, buddy. And he deserves it. He's played like a boss. We're against real players. He could get a proxy spotted here by the Foch. You got to be careful. Shoot the cap. Shoot the cap, not the Foch. Shoot the cap. Shoot the cap. Shoot the cap. A little bit of a miscue there. The T-54 in the cap. I think he's lost the plot here a little bit. You had the cap. The T-54 was lit. Your teammate shot the T-54. Now he's going straight. Okay, good. Thank your teammate because without your teammate the game would have been over. So he gets by with a little help from his friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Boom, yes. Okay. See, he was smart there. He saw that the STRV lost some HP, so the STRV was reset. He saw that, and he switched his aim to the T-54, who had the cap points. That's a smart thing. You should remember that. If you're ever trying to reset the base and there's 2-3 people, enemies in the base, you go up to the base, you shoot one, you reset a little bit. You eliminate his cap points. If you have another shot, don't shoot the same guy. Shoot someone else in the cap. And you get his cap points reduced as well. So smart. You made up for the first stupid move with smart move. That surprised me. 11,281 damage, guys. It's a little harder to get the top damage game ever when the players are shooting back at you, isn't it? Huh? Let's look at the post-game stats on this one. He ends up on top with 11,281, 8 kills, and 127 plus 83 minus 156 minus 60 minus 23 equals... Carry the 3 plus 13,000. Yeah, makes sense. It's very good. Yeah, you subscribe to Klaus Kellerman channel. He teach you all about Russian math.
You give thumbs up, channel grow, everyone's good. Papadanya. I will catch you on next one. Yeah. No fun for you.